right back up to be like, ding, 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 let's freaking go, dude. Start to get that illicit. 15, 20 minutes in, you start to get this illicit feeling. Go, dude. And I'm just freaking high. 5, 10 minutes in, you start to get this illicit feeling. Go, dude. I'm texting all the homies. I was like doing back, I'm doing rows. You start to get this illicit feeling. Go, dude. And I'm just freaking high. 5, 10 minutes in, you start to get this illicit feeling. Go, dude. Yo, it's Drugfreedansby, and today I have Deity Pre-Workout by Nutra Innovations. What's this thing about, man? Before we get going, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, man. Get me in the algorithm. I appreciate all of you guys loving on me, supporting me, reaching out on any platform, man. It's been such a gift and such a blessing, man. I was thinking today, I was sitting in a church service one time, and I had the pastor up on stage, and he was like, it's okay to be happy and dissatisfied at the same time. And then he talked about something in scripture that it says death and destruction are never satisfied, nor is the eye of man. So when I heard that for the first time, it kind of really put in perspective this war that I've always had with my flesh and my spirit, right? My flesh has always wanted what the flesh wanted, man. And it says all across scripture too, you know, in the beginning, it feels amazing when you please the flesh, man. I eat like a piece of cake. Back in the day, I would take a hit of something or take a drink of something. That dopamine goes off, man. It is strictly on a flesh level, and that's kind of where it ends, man. And I would chase that, dude, all of the time. So coming into sobriety, man, it wasn't about one pleasure to the next pleasure to the next pleasure anymore. It was about finding a way to just be okay without this crutch I've had in my system for so long, right? And it took time. It took a long period of time. So what the end result was of kind of wrapping this all together was being satisfied on a daily basis for the most part, right? Reasonably happy is the word I like to say. What's really cool is there is a part of that too that leads me always kind of working hard, always kind of chasing something. But the deal is today I chase being a better husband. I chase sobriety. I chase, you know, going to another meeting, helping a sick and suffering alcoholic. I chase doing the next right thing when I'm at work and growing in my career. And I chase doing these gosh darn pre-workout reviews for you guys, man. This is freaking fun. Let's have some fun, man. Let's dive into this. All right. So Nutra Innovations, man. I reviewed their Epitome Hardcore. I'm a newbie when it comes to this company, man, but I've got to know old Chad over there. Super cool guy. He's been loving on my channel, man. We have some things in common. I think he's a great dude for all the stuff he's doing, man. And Epitome Hardcore was nuts, dude. It had 3 milligrams of Alpha Yo. Slapped me in the face, but the post-workout buzz was incredible. And now we have this one here. Let's look at this. So I believe the original V1, this is V2, had DMHA in it. And maybe some other differences. I didn't really study up on it so much, but I do know that this has just come out, just hit the scene, and the label is looking pretty impressive. But first, before we go into that, let's look at this freaking, what is that, dude? Super cool, bro. It's like got this like 90s like skater vibe, in my opinion. This looks like a Stacy Peralta skateboard deck, dude. Look at the hand. What is that? I don't even know what he's holding, but he's holding something, and then they got their Nutra Innovations logo right here. But dude, this is sick, man. And I got the white gummy flavor. I've never had a pre-workout that is white gummy flavor, so I'm digging it. So let's, before we go into the supplement facts, let's talk about the flavor a little bit. So the white gummy flavor, off the rip, it started out, it tasted like sweet tarts. Like I ate some Nerds or some sweet tarts or some Spree or something from back in the day. I was like, okay, this is sweet, kind of tastes like candy. And then right after that, you get this slight bitter taste, which makes a lot of sense because when we go into this label, you're gonna be like, oh, this flavor is masking some stuffs, guys. So it's been reformulated. The DMHA is not in here anymore. So is it even going to be worth it if you're a stim junkie, man? Let's see what the label's talking about. So let's get some supplement facts going, guys. So they are doing the 1 scoop, 2 scoop. That's totally fine. Purple Crack has 2 scoop, 1 scoop, whatever. And I'm a big fan. So I'm not gonna, turn this down because of the 2 scoop thing going on there. So Off the rip, you get, so it says 1 scoop is 9.1 grams, 2 scoops should be 18.2 grams. I'll be honest with you guys, my wife took the scale that I use. She uses her hair products. She weighs out like dyes and stuff like that. I get home today and it wasn't here, so I was like, let's hope 2 level scoops does the job. So currently, the buzz I am feeling is from 2 level scoops. I don't know if it's exactly right, but let's say it did the trick in the gym, right? All right, so you get some vitamins off the rip. You get vitamin C, 250 milligrams. You get vitamin B3, 30 milligrams. You get vitamin B6, 5 milligrams, and you get vitamin B12, 200 micrograms. If you missed your multivitamin today, if you just ran out, you didn't go to the store, and you have this around, you're good, bro. You're gonna get some B vitamins. Who knows, the B vitamins will get the energy going, and the vitamin C is good for your immune system. Dude, we're gym bros. For me, I'm thinking about the longevity of my health, and my fitness career is not to be this massive, huge dude. It's to be healthy and to live a long time and be a good dad and a good husband, right? So I like vitamins and pre-workout. Let's go. All right, the real label, guys. Let's talk real label stuff here. Off the rip, you get L-citrulline, so pure citrulline at 6 grams. So that's going to help with the blood flow, nitric oxide, all that good stuff. It can help, smooth out some of the stems that are in here too. It's going to help with the pumps, and it's going to be that tight vascular around the muscle pump. It's not that juicy, puffed up glycerol. All right, next we have beta-alanine, 3,200 milligrams. It's a clinical dose, warm fuzzy. Get your ears itching, get your nose itching, get your face itching, and then you're like, let me grab something heavy and freaking do this, right? All right. Next, we have agmatine sulfate, so 1,500 milligrams. So that comes from L-arginine, which is interesting because citrulline turns into L-arginine into your body. Now we have some synergistic effects of these ingredients. The citrulline and the agmatine are going to go together. They're going to act as a team to give you some hopefully skin splitting pumps on the guns, guys. All right, next we have DMAE, 800 milligrams. That is a high dose. That is a focus ingredient, not to be confused with DMHA or DMAA. There's no euphoria. There's no, maybe some mood elevation because like you're in a different headspace, and the DMAE is going to be like, get you right dialed in, ready to go. I like DMAE. I believe it's in Wildfire, which helps a lot. Leave a comment if I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I'm going to have to check it out in a minute. All right, next we have beta PEA, 500 milligrams. Are you kidding me? So 300 milligrams of beta PEA feels nice, dude. It's going to increase the dopamine, whatever, get you in a good headspace, the love drug, whatever you want to call it. But if you get upwards of 400 and 500, dude, get ready to have a feel-good hitter in your system. I'm a big fan of beta PEA, and it's going to pair with some other stimulants, right? Next, we have caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams. Love that dose. Most energy drinks I used to drink before doing the reviews, 300 milligrams would get me going, dude. So 350 is perfect. It's all I really need. Next, we have some Ariagenesis, 300 milligrams, another high dose. So I'm assuming since they had to take out the DMHA, you got to have high doses of the other stems, right? We got to have something that's going to come close. It is still the same product, but it's a V2 with a different label. So 300 milligrams, definitely going to help with the mood elevation. It's going to pair with that beta PEA. It's going to get you in a good headspace. Music's going to sound good. It's going to have its own euphoria, put you in a bubble, all that good stuff. I love Ariagenesis. DMHA is going away. So be prepared to see a lot more of this ingredient. Next, we have Zoom XR extended release caffeine. So you're going to get 55% of that off the rip in the first hour, and then over 6 hours, it's going to yield 80% of that. So we're looking at already like 400 to 450. Then we have caffeine citrate at 100 milligrams. That's going to yield 50%. So you're at least 450 right there. I'm sorry, 400 right there. And then like another 50 to 100 from the Zoom XR. So stem junkie level of caffeine, guys. So be prepared for that. If you're sensitive to caffeine, that's a different conversation, different day. All right, next we have Alpha Yo, 1.5 milligrams. So that is going to give you some physical energy. It's going to have some thermogenic. It's going to have some mood elevation properties too. It's going to get you going. You're going to have a sense of urgency. You're going to be ready to lift some weights. Alpha Yo is definitely a love-hate drug chemical. I'm a big fan of Alpha Yo, and at the 2 scoop dose, you're getting 1.5 milligrams. So it's not going to be crazy over the top, but hopefully it is a nice bit of, icing on the cake to go with the other stems. So that's the whole label, guys. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ingredients. So I like it. It's not a whole book of ingredients. If you have a solid pre-workout, you really only need a handful of ingredients. You need some pumps, give me some good stems, give me some mood elevation, give me some physical energy. So, does this thing freaking deliver? Before we get into the experience, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with somebody. Hope this reaches somebody that needed to hear that stuff at the beginning, man. I love each and every one of y'all. So, how did Deity do for me in the gym? So, I've been kind of nursing a little bit of soreness in my back, so I missed my Thursday workout. So I was really looking forward to working out today and getting this review out for you guys. I knew I was going to run this bad boy. So 5-10 minutes after ingesting this, what I feel is that quick hit of caffeine, and I just feel alert. And I believe right around that time, 10 minutes, I feel that DMAE come in. And so I'm already feeling dialed in as I'm pulling up to the gym, getting ready to go. Soon as I started pumping, man, I felt maybe the rest of the caffeine was kicking in. It's just a normal, physical energy, but it wasn't really coming all together at about 10-15 minutes. When I hit the 20-minute mark, guys, what happened was it put me in this bubble, and this nootropic head high came in. The beta PEA is pairing with the caffeines, the multiple sources, and the oriogenesis is starting to brew. So the first thing you will feel from this pre-workout is that hit of dopamine from the beta PEA, and then whatever the oriogenesis is supposed to do, it starts to do its deal, boys. This is a good source of oriogenesis because it had me happy. The music was sounding good. My physical energy was building. It was building. And I was like, dude, I'm so happy to be at the gym right now. So probably 30 to 40 minutes in, that's all that I'm really feeling is the caffeine is building, the araya is building, the physical energy is there, but it's not super crazy, but I'm just in this really good headspace. I'm doing back, I'm hitting rows, all that good stuff. I start to, do the lat pull downs, all that good stuff. I'm like, all right, I'm feeling this. This is nice, dude. This feels very similar to like the hybrid from Kilo Labs. I'm not really feeling any alpha yo at this point. I'm just really feeling this nice DMAE focus, this nice little bubble. And it wasn't as insane as I expected in the first 30 minutes. However, guys, wait for this puppy to kick in. So this is a creeper. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You need to give this at least 40-45 minutes for it to all come together. And at the hour mark is really where this thing shines. So I'm gonna be honest, I would probably have to say I like Alpha Yo more than I like oriogenesis. Not like a huge slap of Alpha Yo, and I definitely love when they pair together. But that's what this thing does, guys. Let me tell you, the icing on the cake and the star of the show for this is at the hour mark. All of this comes together, and you don't really get one ingredient sticking out more than the other, but you can feel every single bit of the beta PEA. You feel the Alpha Yo come in at the hour mark, and it's the perfect amount, dude. I've had 1 milligram, 1.5 milligram Alpha Yo, and it gets lost in the sauce and the araya and the caffeine, everything else does its job. And I'm like, yeah, maybe there was some Alpha Yo or not. No, dude, you will feel the freaking Alpha Yo from this, dude. And it's not bad. There's no negative side effects from it. It gives you the perfect amount of physical energy, dude. I felt freaking strong on this. I was pushing harder. And I was really pleasantly surprised because, dude, I'm the oriogenesis at this point, the beta PEA, is freaking like peaking. I'm like, all right, this is a nice nootropic, the physical energy is okay. And then it was like, whoop, there it is, dude. Alpha Yo came in and freaking brought this puppy together, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this was my jam, dude. I freaking love this, dude. I'm still buzzing like crazy. You get a little bit of thermogenic from the Alpha Yo. There's not any of the like your nose is sweating. The heart rate, it finally starts to get up at the hour mark, but not like, it doesn't get away from you. It doesn't, like, this is nothing to be scared of whatsoever. This is a smooth oriogenesis beta PEA euphoric climb to this climax that you hit at an hour. So wait for it to brew, guys. I will tell you, man, for not having DMHA, for not having, any illicit feel to it, dude, they did this boy right. That 6 grams of citrulline, let's talk about that. The pumps are freaking solid, dude. The agmatine, Super vascular freaking pumps on this, dude. I was doing arms, man, and like, dude, all my freaking veins, dude, this is my ego, man. I was hoping people were seeing what I was doing in the gym, bro. I was like, dude, this is nuts, man. Like I said, no glycerol, so it's not the juicy pumps, but you get the tight around the muscle pumps. They are solid. I definitely noticeable. I don't really think you need to stack any pumps on this. You could, you know, throw some glycerol caps if you absolutely want to, but it is not necessary, dude. So definitely that sort of gorilla look in the gym from the citrulline, the agmatine sulfate. The endurance and the strength output surprisingly were really good for not having any betaine anhydrous. I felt strong. I felt like I could lift heavier if I wanted to. The gym was starting to close, so I wasn't able to fully finish my work. I got about an hour and a half in. Dude, I could have went another hour easily, bro. I got on the treadmill, they were shutting down, and I just went freaking hard. So you get a good bit of sweat from the Alpha Yo. Appreciated the Alpha Yo. I can tell from the extended release caffeine, the Raya Genesis, that I am still going to be riding this rocket ship for the next few hours, guys. No appetite suppression, you know, I just slammed a shake. I'm feeling good. I have 2 more meals I need to get in before I pass out tonight. I'm gonna try to get them in quickly, get to bed. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. I may pin a comment to let you guys know how I feel over the next few hours. So, you know, this is what I'll finish with, man. No illicits, but you get high from the Orion, the Alpha Yo, good physical energy. This is a quality pre-workout, you know, best of the best. I really have no complaints with it. The flavor was decent. The pumps were decent, man. And, you know, I'll link it down below with a discount code if you want to get this, man. You know, use my code DFD, save some cheddar cheese for all your purchases, man. And, you know, before I wrap it up, just remember, get pumped, not drunk. Peace.